Hey guys, it is Ruby Jones, your favorite dental diva. I'm here and I always say I want to do a quick video, so this time I'm gonna really try to make it quick. As I am about to have brunch with my sister and some old co-workers slash friends. I had wanted to do a follow-up. First of all, I hope you can hear me okay, because I am in a restaurant waiting for them, and of course I'm working as I'm waiting, which prompted me to do this video. So basically yesterday we had the boot camp, and when I say it was amazing, it was so successful. We had the first part of the day where they got fitted, they got their free uniforms from Scrubbed, and then we started to do the lecture in the morning time. We had some delicious sandwiches and chips and drinks for lunch, and then in the afternoon we spent the entire time doing the clinical hands-on portion. They were able to do a full FMX series and just practice with positioning, building their confidence. Everybody who came yesterday, the one thing they had in common was they wanted to get better with X-rays. The things with X-rays, you guys, you just have to grow your confidence, because it's something that you can't really feel like you got it, I'm good, and I'm perfect at it. Just because if you think about it, the mouth, the size of the mouth, the patient, how wide they can open, how many teeth the patient has and does not have is going to change. It's going to change for every single patient, every single day. And so with that being said, you really just have to focus on the technique, retracting the cheek, asking them to move or lift the tongue. Just practice your positioning and be able to apply those same little tips or things to each of your patients, and you just kind of get through it. And the thing is with digital, although you do want to focus on not retaking, but with digital you are able to retake as soon as you realize that you did not capture all of the criteria for that particular X-ray. Okay, so I mean, there's the beauty in that, but of course you always have to practice the LARA, which is keeping the radiation levels as low as reasonably achievable. So which really boils down to not taking a whole bunch of retakes, but that's the beauty in it. And just learning from your mistake, learning like what you did wrong, so that you're not just retaking just to retake. So if you did overlapping, or if your X-ray resulted in overlapping, learning to turn up PID to bring it more straight through the contacts perpendicular to the sensor, and and that should result in less or no overlapping. If you have elongation and the teeth are very stretched out and so stretched out that you didn't capture the apex, you have to focus on the positioning of the chin. Was your patient way looking up at the sky or looking down below? So you have to be able to see your mistake, how do you fix it, and retake it with that correction. Okay, and so we had a good time exposing on Dexter, and y'all know Dexter is not the best patient, but he is the safest patient for us to practice. And another thing which I wanted to mention was root canal. So they were really not concerned about understanding root canals, but more so just the feeling of when you see a root canal on the schedule. That feeling alone can just be overwhelming, and it just kind of stresses you out immediately. And again, there's some exceptions to the rules, meaning that there are some assistants or people just in general who love root canals, who has the patience for root canals, who literally enjoys it. But for the majority, including myself, that's not the case. And so my whole thing with that, and my advice to the graduate, and she's been working at this office for I believe a year and a half, she's doing amazing, was the best way to cut back on the anxiety or stress of assisting with the root canal is preparation. Preparation is key. And so preparation in terms of having a quick, a small flashcard book with, I remember for me, I like low-key drew all the little files. I use my highlighters and markers to show how to assemble a rubber dam. I had my list together because I knew that root canal stressed me out. And so for me, the preparation involved drawing out the setup. Okay, because as you know, for root canals, it is so many little tedious things involved, from the files to the gate splitting to the different arbitrators to making sure you have your heat source, whether that's the endo oven or your torch there. I mean, the spreader, the cavet, the cotton pellet, formicrystal, the medicine used to soak the cotton pellet. I mean, it is very intense. Your rotaries, your slow speed handpiece, your cement sealer. I mean, y'all, the list goes on and on and on and on for root canals. And so naturally, just knowing that it involves a lot of little tedious things, it is very stressful and it can kind of be discouraging. And so the best way to prepare for that is to be prepared. Like, know what you're putting in the room. So if everything is in the room and you're not thinking about, oh my goodness, I'm missing a size 20 file, I forgot to prepare my sodium hypochlorite syringe, you don't want to worry about those things. I feel like that's where the stress comes in. So if you have a list, a photo of something very, tangible and small, I know even nowadays, just take a picture. Like, have one of the OGs or the lead assistants when they set up for a root canal, or maybe when you start the job or you're externing, take a picture, like literally a picture of the tray, a picture of the instruments, a picture of the files. Like, take a photo so you can have a visual and not just a list of words, because sometimes that is not enough. A lot of us are visual learners, and so have a photo that you can like pull up real quick and reference and compare with the setup that you just did to make sure that nothing is missing. And I feel like once you know and you are confident in knowing that you put everything in the room required for a root canal, you feel better about it. Like, you feel better about it. You got your surgical suction and your HVE suction close by, just in case you guys do. It does turn into a surgical handpiece situation. That alone makes you feel a lot better, and should ease your stress. Okay, so that was something that I wanted to share. I thought it was a very awesome question that came from the student, or I should say graduate, my previous student. And I just wanted to share it because I know that a lot of us feel that way when it comes to root canals. Like, honey, if I seen a root canal on the schedule, my coworker Stacy, which I love to this day, Stacy is actually a hygienist now, but we used to assist together. She's a good friend of mine. She teaches the Corona polishing class. Like, I absolutely brag and love Stacy. I learned so much from her. But anyways, when we seen a root canal on the schedule, we already knew that Stacy was assisting in that root canal. Okay. And so I would still make sure I got in there here and there so that I don't get too rusty with the root canals. But honey, that is not something, a root canal is not a treatment that I would sign up for to assist with. But I just want you to know that it's natural to feel that way, and the best way to feel better about it or grow our confidence with it is just to be better prepared, and that's just life, and that's just on period. So please take my advice. And again, thank you to my students graduates. I keep saying students, these are graduates doing very well. Out of that entire group, you guys, there was just 2 of them that are not working. One of the 2 is actually going on an interview today, which I literally prayed for her yesterday. I prayed for her this morning. I poured into her. And I feel and I believe that she will get the position that she has been trying so hard to get. And she actually just graduated, I want to say 3 weeks ago, so it hasn't even been a long time. But anyways, she needs the job. She's gonna get it. You guys wish her the best. You don't even have to know her name. Just, send a quick prayer. Lord, let her get the job. If it's for her, let her get the job. And then the other one, which I love her, she actually graduated over the summer. She was one of my Saturday students, but she has been a nanny for the last 9 years. And right as she was as she was taking the class, I remember over the summer, she was watching 2 kids. I believe they're like 8 and 3, and that couple that she has been a nanny for was just about to have twins. And so she said to me yesterday that everybody's on the same page with knowing that come April, she said in April that the twins will be 1, and that is when she is going to be job searching, and that's when she's going to be ready for a job. So that is so motivating to me, and it's so refreshing to know that it's just confirmation. Like, this girl took a class over the summer, graduated over the summer. It is December. She signed up for a boot camp. She brought all her notes, all her books to the boot camp, you guys. Like, she is not playing any games. And she's not even ready to start working yet. Like, by choice, she's not even ready. But she's not sitting around doing nothing. She's not sitting around, not opening her books, not looking at her notes, not investing in herself, because she knows at some point she wants to be a dental assistant. And so think about that. And it's not even like she was telling me, oh yeah, we'll be next month or next year, the top of next year, I'm gonna be looking for a job. No, she knows she's not gonna start till April, you guys. That is like 5-6 months away. And so she is literally investing in herself so that she doesn't forget the material. And then she's telling me, I think on one of the days during the week, she's gonna start filling in the office. Like, she's doing everything she can to prepare herself. So the point of this video is just preparation. And to be completely honest, the other takeaway is that, like, there is no excuses. Like, none. There's no excuses. Nobody's gonna feel sorry for you. Nobody's gonna get up and roll out of bed and go to work for you and do the job for you. You are responsible for you. Everything that has happened to you where you are right now today is a result of every single decision that you have made. Okay, yes, we're not talking about influence and situational things, okay? But we are talking about your life choices and the type of life that you want to live. And so that just literally made my heart smile. I am going to be here to rock it out with her and just to follow her journey, just like I try to do for the rest of my students. Because I absolutely love them. Like, I have a heart and a passion for it, and I'm just so proud of them. And then the last thing, which I surprised them with yesterday, was next Sunday, I rented out a whole theater to watch the Renaissance movie. If you don't like Beyonce, that's fine. Just ignore what I'm about to say. You don't have to get happy about it like I am, but I'm so excited. But I rented it out for like my family, some of my friends, just people who have supported me this year, just to invite them like for free. And so it's called Brunch, Bubbly, and Beyonce, which like I said, I rented out the theater. I got brunch food and some mimosas. It's gonna be early, starting at 11 o'clock. But anyways, I invited them and they were like, what? Are you serious? For free? How much does it cost? I'm like, nothing. I just want you. Just the fact that they paid for this boot camp, which literally was a steal. This boot camp was legit free. Like, it included food, a brand new set of uniforms, FIGS quality. Like, these aren't no cheap Walmart boxy hard uniforms. They are cute, they are fashionable. They got a free set of uniforms. We were able to network with each other. It was literally priceless. But I did surprise them with inviting them to join me next week for the Beyonce movie, and they were just so thankful. And honestly, I am even more thankful than they are. Like, there is nothing that I wouldn't do, of course, within my range, for my students and just people who I see doing the work. So like I said in my last video, we still got work to do. It's not time to kick up your feet. It ain't time to chill. So you have to do what you have to do for you. Okay? At the end of the day, like I said, it is never a bad idea to invest in yourself, like, ever. Don't get that twisted. But yeah, I'm just so grateful, so thankful, so happy how yesterday went, and there's more to come. And yeah, so I know this video talked a little bit about root canals and just investing in yourself, not making any excuses, etc., etc. The importance of positioning X-rays. So hopefully you were able to take away something from this video. I am thankful for you guys, and I hope you have an amazing week. Peace.